Well, hello again everyone. I've come out in the van to show you my lovely nuts. Now, we were given these nuts by one of Nikki's clients, and we've eaten a fair few of them, but there's quite a lot left over. I don't want them to go off because they're pretty good, nice walnuts. I don't know how long you can reasonably expect to keep walnuts for, but I thought it'd be quite a good thing to make a date and walnut cake in the van. Righto, well, Mr. Ginger and I have been checking the recipe, and the first thing to do is to add some dates, 110 grams of dates, and some 55 grams of margarine to some boiling water, 225 ml of boiling water, and allow it to cool. Well, we might allow it to cool, we'll see. So I need to boil up some water, but I need to know how much 225 ml is. I'm not sure I've got any way of measuring that in here. No, we're just going to have to guess, but I reckon it'll be about a kettleful. Well, I cheated and I went and got myself a measuring jug from the house. So I reckon, yeah, I can measure this out and just boil up exactly the right amount of water. Ish. Oh, spilt some. I'll bung a bit more in there. Right, now while that's doing that, I can weigh out the margarine and the dates. Got a biggish bowl to mix it all up in. So 55 grams of the margarine. That'll do. Oh, kettle's boiling already. Too soon, too soon. Never mind. 110 grams of dates. I believe these are supposed to be chopped dates, and I've forgotten to chop them. So, what could we do? I suppose I could just furt them a bit with a knife. I'm going to try and cut some of them in half. Bung the old boiling water in. Don't look very appetising so far, does it? Right, now I need to bung the rest of the stuff in this bowl. A bit of dust and stuff in the bottom of it. Right, get rid of that. So we'll zero this again. Right, they're zeroed anyway with the bowl on. So what do we need first? We need 1 teaspoon of the old bicarbonate of soda, which is unopened. A new pot straight out of Nikki's pantry. Need that again. Zero this again. Now 225 grams of the old self-raising flour, which I've also nicked out of the house. Not going to bother sifting it or anything because that's for fussy people and stuff. That's there or thereabouts. Let's consult the recipe. The walnuts, of course. Then 170 grams of brown sugar. Went a bit overboard there. That'll do. Yeah, and that's it really. Just have to sort of fertle that around a bit so that it's all squished together. Of course, space is at a bit of a premium when you're doing this sort of stuff in the motorhome, so you have to try not to make too much mess like what I am. Now this hasn't really cooled, but I can stick my finger in it without being burnt, so I'm going to say that's cooled. And you have to bung that in and mix that up as well. Boy, it's now proper splodgy. Look at that. And last but not least, of course, you have to add your beaten egg. Dump that in there and give that a good old stir in, I reckon. That's a pretty runny old mixture. I suppose that's all right. Now we have got in the van some grease-proof paper. So I'm going to just line the tin with the grease-proof paper just to make it easier to extract this when it's done. But first I'm going to get the oven lit so that's warming up. Now, I've no idea what temperature these lines on the oven indicate, but I'm going to leave it on that one because that's a nice looking one. I don't think we've got any scissors in here, so I'm just going to have to tear this paper off. Should be right, shouldn't it? I'll grease up the old tin first with some of this. It's like Nikki's butter substitute stuff. It's not really margarine, but it's buttery, greasy sort of stuff, so yeah, that'll be alright. About there, you reckon? Now, because it's a gas oven, I will attempt to trim off the excess in a craftsman-like manner. Let's grease the inside of the paper a little bit just to keep things nice and slippery. Yeah, it would have been a shame to see those walnuts go to waste, wouldn't it, if we didn't eat them quickly enough. And this should be a tasty way of using them up. Right, now let's bung that in there. Hopefully it'll fit. There's quite a lot of it. Right, then I reckon we can, I might tone the oven down a bit actually. I know I said leave it on that one, but I'm going to tone it down slightly. And yeah, let's bung it in. I might even, you know, move the shelf down a touch. But I've got to get rid of my greasy finger first. Ugh. Right, so it's now 20 past 3, so I think if I come back and check that, well, 20 past 4 would be an hour. It's an hour to an hour and a quarter, so yeah, probably about 4:15 I'll come back and check that. Right, well, it's been probably about an hour or so now, so I'm going to get the what is it? Is it a cake or is it a loaf? Anyway, I'm going to get it out and see if I can work out if it's cooked or not. Now, well, it looks pretty good. I think I'll try the old trick of sticking a knife in it and seeing if it's all gooey in the middle or not. Yeah, it is still pretty gooey in the middle, so it does need that extra time, I think. Let's bung it back in, hey? Well, it's been another 15 minutes or so, so let's have another look and see how we're doing. Oh yeah, it's nice and dark on top now. Yeah, that's better. The knife is coming out much cleaner. So I reckon I'll turn the oven off and we could probably turn this out on something to cool down. Really got a rack or anything, but what I can use is the wire rack off the grill pan. Right, let's go and get Nikki and see if she fancies a slice along with a nice cup of tea. Oh, and here she is. Well, my love, are you looking forward to your cake?
Been gasping for it all day and a cup of tea.
Right, well, it's coming. I've got the kettle on. George's teaspoon here. There you go, my love.
Thank you.
Right, I shall cut you a slice.
Oh, I'm stuck. Can I have a fork?
You can have a fork. Do you want the end bit? And do you want butter on it?
Butter on it. I've never had butter on a cake in my life, and
it's a loaf. It's a date and walnut loaf. Do you want the end bit?
I'll have the end bit then. And
You
then
don't have to have the end bit.
Then I will decide whether I would like butter on it or not. Butter on cake.
It's a loaf. It's not cake.
What's the difference?
Well, begins with an L.
I thought it was just because it was. If it was a round one, would that still be called a loaf?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I suppose a round one would be more of a cob. I don't know.
I would. Oh, okay. No, I don't need any butter on it, thank you.
Well, I'm going to have butter on mine.
Why is it date rather than figs or walnuts? I mean, because you have got walnuts.
Because it's date. I'll put dates in it.
Is that your choice or is that the recipe?
That was the recipe.
Oh.
It's a bit crumbly, isn't it?
It's very nice.
Cheers.
Cheers. So does anybody out there know the difference between a cake and a loaf then? Because I don't. I just thought it's the shape of it.
It's a loaf. It's a loaf.
Just because you don't have to believe everything you read. Have you got molasses in it or something?
No, just brown sugar.
Oh, okay.
Well, very nice, I reckon.
Do I? Well done.
Well, that's all for now. If you enjoyed it, press like. Subscribe if you want to see some more. And ring the bell to be notified when we upload something new.